name is Kristen and this is a video about the importance of making a marriage last. As I'm growing up, the idea of marriage is creeping into my mind, but along with that is the thought that with marriage may come divorce. That may seem like a ridiculous thing to say, but in today's society, divorce is an all too common thing. I myself experienced my parents' divorce. These next few slides will provide you with the most alarming statistics. I couldn't believe it either. Divorce can be more dramatic for a child than death? There are many different reasons for divorce, and some may be more reasonable than others. But either way, divorce is a nasty thing. I think it is amazing that two people can be in love for so long. I'd like to tell you the story of my grandma and grandpa. They are truly an inspiration to me, and I hope they will be to you as well. This is my grandpa as a little boy. He is one of 5 kids, and he grew up in Cedar County, Nebraska. His fondest memory as a child was learning to drive the tractor and watching baby pigs be born. When he was 18, he joined the Army to proudly serve his country. This is my grandma. She is one of 13 kids and grew up in Menominee, Nebraska. Her fondest memory as a child was sitting on the woodpile playing with their cats. She also loved going out to the orchard to pick rhubarb with her mom and grandma. My grandma and grandpa met on August 1st, 1968. When I asked my grandma to tell me the story of how it all happened, she said, "We met at a friend's house who was having a party. I walked in with my sister and saw this good-looking guy sitting on a chair. So I went over and sat on his lap and gave him a kiss." From then on, they were destined to be together. When I asked my grandpa what his first impression of my grandma was, he simply stated, "She was hot and wild." On July 19, 1969, my grandparents were married. They eventually moved to their farm outside of Bloomfield, Nebraska, where they began to raise a family. They had 5 kids total, twin girls and 3 boys. Although taking care of the farm and milking cows took up most of their time, they did find time to do other things they enjoyed as well, such as fishing. Grandma also loved to play softball, especially when her girls were old enough to play with her. They worked long hours as a family, and it was not always easy, but they managed to get by. Once the kids had all left for college, they decided to sell their milk cows. Then came the weddings and the grandchildren. All of their kids are married, and I was the first of their now 14 grandchildren. The grandkids range from age 4 months to 21 years. In July of 2011, they sold their farm to their youngest son. They built a new house in Bloomfield, Nebraska. Grandpa continues to farm, and Grandma keeps busy by cleaning houses, painting houses, and gardening. They love spending time with their children and grandchildren. My grandma says no greater joy could have filled their lives. This is the most recent family photo, taken a few years ago. The 2 newest additions are not included. On July 19, 2012, they celebrated their 43rd wedding anniversary. Being married to one person for that long can't always be easy. Here's some advice from my grandparents on how to stay happily married. First, you must be willing at times to do things your spouse wants you to do, even if you'd rather not. Second, overlook the little things. Don't get caught up on each other's faults or habits. Third, always greet each other at the door with a hug or a kiss. 4. Have and show respect for each other. Number 5. Do things for each other, such as putting a surprise note saying "I love you" in your spouse's lunch bag. 6. Don't let the bad things that happen bring you down. Try to always be happy and stay upbeat. And last, be your own person, but be willing to give in, back off, or sometimes speak your own mind.